Hey everyone, it's Craig from Flying Wheels. You know the drill. Let's play the game. What kind of car am I driving today? It's an oldie but a goodie. 10 points to the winner. What's the tally so far? Where's everybody at for points? So typically, we have conversations about business, we have conversations about cars, we have conversations about money, and having fun. Last week I had a video about worker bees versus the queen bee. If you haven't seen the video, you can see the link up above. So before I get started, do me a favor and subscribe if you're not already subscribing. If you are subscribing, thank you very much for the support. You can also follow our day-to-day routine on Instagram at flying_wheels_. Not everybody can be the queen bee, both financially, responsibility-wise. Some people can't afford to start their own business. Some people need the benefits. Some people need the retirement. I understand all of that, so I apologize if it was offensive to anybody. I understand that not everybody can own a business. It was more like the mentality. Do you have the mentality to own a business? If you do, but you can't actually own a business, you need a side hustle. What is a side hustle, you may ask? A side hustle, a side gig, something on the side that's going to make you some money. So let's say we are working a $50,000 a year job. It provides our benefits, it provides our health insurance. Well, I'm envious of you because you work a 9 to 5. You get out of work at 5 o'clock. You've done your day, and you get to think about stuff outside of work. Business owners don't really have that. But unfortunately, you might not be making the money that you want to make. So you might be unhappy and kind of stuck in your salary. So what do? That's where your side hustle comes in, a side job. What are you into? Figure it out. I have friends that are into cars, that are into fixing cars, that are into flipping cars, but they don't own a business. Maybe you don't want to own a car dealership. Maybe you see the headaches that come along with owning a car dealership, but you want to flip cars. That's ideal. I would love to just flip cars on the side rather than owning a car dealership. My father does that for fun. He buys old Corvettes or old Mustangs or whatever, and he plays with them, he fixes them, he cleans them, he enjoys the job. And then he drives them and gets bored, and then he sells them. That's how I started this business as well. My side gig just started paying out more than my 9 to 5, and that's why I own the car dealership now. But let's go to my father, for example. He enjoys his side gig. It's a hobby. When you have a hobby, that's what your side gig should be. How much better would your hobby be if it paid money out instead of actually cost you money? So let's say if you're into motocross, or you're into drifting, you're into whatever, it's going to cost you a ton of money. You're into hunting, cost you a ton of money. But if you can sell the deer for meat, you go fishing, you sell the fish. I have a friend that's a fisherman. He goes out in the ocean, loves to fish. Fishing's an expensive hobby, but he brings his catch back to Boston and he sells his fish. So now, not only is he enjoying his side hustle, he's making money off of it. I have a friend that's a physical therapist. If you're watching, you know who you are. I have a friend that's a physical therapist. He has his 9 to 5. He makes a good living. He's comfortable. Everything's provided for. He has his benefits. What does he do on the side? He does stonework. He does masonry. You know why? Because he enjoys it. And it's not a full-time job. And when it's not a full-time job, you can enjoy what you're doing. So he does it as a hobby. I used to own a painting company. I don't own a painting company anymore. I loved owning a painting company. I used to just put my headphones in, be in my own thoughts, paint a room or paint a house all by myself without anybody bothering me. It was great. I have another friend that he was a mechanic, hated being a mechanic. Now he works his 9 to 5 job, supports his family, does well for himself, but he is an auto mechanic to his friends and family part-time when he wants to be, so he makes that extra money. All right, so let's talk about that extra money. Why do you need that extra money? 9 to 5 pays your bills. 9 to 5 provides your health benefits. 9 to 5 provides that 401k, all the necessities of life. Now, what happens when you want a dirt bike? What happens when you want to go on vacation? Well, you're going to pay for those things out of the savings from your 9 to 5. How are you going to save if you're spending your money that you've saved? It's really, really difficult to. So what do? You get a side hustle. All right, you get a side hustle and you push it off to the side. I have several side hustles. So side gigs, side jobs, whatever. I own a mosquito spraying company, or I'm partners in a mosquito spraying company. I'm a stock day trader on the side. What else do? I do YouTube. So anyway, let's go to YouTube. YouTube is my side hustle. It's time consuming, but I enjoy doing it. I enjoy conversing with all of you. I enjoy when people comment, good or bad. And the money that I make helps pay for my side gigs, all the fun that I want to have, all the trips that I want to take. And if you do well enough with it and it's a side business, a legal entity, a lot of it is tax deductible, which is even better. So anyway, the point of this video is to help you guys find your side hustle, your side gig. I want you to think today, what are you passionate about? What is your hobby? What is your interest? What are you passionate about? How can you make money doing that part-time as a hobby? Don't make it full-time. Once you get stressed out about it, it's not enjoyable. It loses all its fun. It loses all its appeal. And then your hobby and your interest goes stale. And you don't want to do that. But if you make money from your hobby, everything is that much better and you can enjoy it even more. Take the money you make from that, stock it away, stockpile, put it off to the side. Every year or so, figure out how much you're making on it and are you enjoying your side gig. And then you can spend that money on your kids and your family and stuff you want to do without taking your 9-to-5 savings and spending that. So now you have your 401k, you have your savings, you have your health insurance, you have your life insurance, all the bills are paid, your family's fed, everything's good, and that side money goes to do whatever you want it to do. Back to that mechanic friend of mine. His side money goes into his interest of drifting, so he enjoys drifting. My brother is an auto body tech, but he doesn't want to be an auto body tech, so he restores Nissan 240SXs, and he has an amazing name for himself. He's made an amazing name for himself in the 240 world. People love him, people know him, people call him, and he has a waiting list. But it's something he enjoys doing, and all that money helps to go fund his interest in drifting his 240, and he bought a Nissan Skyline with his side money. So he didn't choose to take money from his savings and go buy himself a Skyline. He rewarded himself by buying himself a Skyline with his side hustle money. What's more rewarding than funding your hobby from your hobby? Everything's great about it. So again, guys, think about what your hobby, what your interest is, what is it, and how can you make some money doing it? If you're into Hot Wheels, you can buy old-fashioned Hot Wheels and sell them. You can shop around. If you're into baseball cards, you can buy boxes and then sell them individually and keep the cards you want. Whatever it is, there's money to be made in every industry, and there's people interested in the same hobbies that you're into. Go out and find it. Don't go out and start a business. Don't go start a dealership. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. Own your own business on the side and enjoy yourselves and enjoy the extra money that comes with it. All right, that's my rant for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was inspirational and you guys can go out and find your own side hustles. If it was, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up so other people get to see it. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribing. You can hit this little bell down below and get notifications every time I make a video. And I think that's it. Oh no, you can follow me on Instagram again, flying_wheels_. Hey, I'll see y'all later. Thanks again for watching my videos. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.